Hello, good evening, everyone. Please ignore my background. I should do this a little bit. That my dog steals the blanket and just goes and crashes somewhere. So sorry for that. Uh, okay, so today we are going to be talking about how we can master LinkedIn or how we can create more content on LinkedIn and how to do personal branding. What are the things that are required? How do we position ourselves as an expert and how do we create more content? So today we will. You can use AI for content creation, and I'll not get into that because yesterday we have discussed how to use AI and how to build up our repository, right? कि you use AI but you use your taste, you tell it कि कुछ और करना है. So now you can say write a LinkedIn post for me, right? But that's a stupid thing to do. What you can say is that, I am a freelancer. I have been doing this for 5 years, and today I want to talk about how, this is one of my lessons entirely. Can you just keep the story entirely together? Just polish out the language a little bit. And that's a good way of using AI. So I will not teach you the AI assisted writing aspect of it, but I will teach you how to figure out content, how to figure out what type of content to put. Give me 1 second, I'll share my screen. The first thing that I will teach you is a tool which I have already done in my classes here, but that will still give you a good idea. So I'll just share that. I was doing the session without putting on earphones. Okay. So now the first thing is for you to download an Chrome extension called Taplio. Why did it get removed from my trust? Taplio or Clio? Kleo. I don't know Clio if it's still there or not. Uh, anyway, I'll subscribe to this, but I think Taplio has removed the tool. This is a slightly costly tool, so I wouldn't recommend that you pay for it. It's about $39 monthly. Unless your entire business is on LinkedIn, then you can focus on this. Okay, fine. Taplio is, for some reason, they have removed the extension. Let me see. Okay, I am not able to get it. No problem. Now, let's see if there is Clio. So they've removed extensions. I think LinkedIn has, uh, sort of killed extensions. Fine, no problem. So now what I want you to do first thing is to create a list of 10 to 20 people who you like, who have good number of followers. So for example, this person I absolutely love, right? His name is Chris Donnelly. And how do you come across them? You just go to follow one page and then you go through multiple pages and you'll be able to see it, right? So that's how you do that. Now, if you see, you follow influencer profiles to see the first thing of what type of format they are doing. Now you see this, he does infographic style formats. Right? You can use ChatGPT, you can use Claude, you can use Notebook to create these things. This is the first thing that you have to remember. You go to influencer accounts to see what they are sharing, and out of this, like what type of topic is getting the highest number of comments. That's the first step. You know your format. Then go to other people you keep going. So Anku's profile is something that I keep referring. Now you have to see again what all the influencers, he is using images, he is using infographics, images, quotes, infographics, right? Images, quotes, infographics, images, quotes, infographics. These are the three things you have to remember. Now that you remembered, now you can go and check the type of content that they are posting, right? By type of content, which means what? I'll explain. About company, about culture, generic top of funnel. So this is middle of funnel. This is top of funnel content. This is top of funnel content. It's written by somebody else, right? Again, top of funnel content. This is a little bit top of funnel plus a little bit middle of funnel, right? He will share some personal story or something like that. Right now, what he does, another thing that you have to see. So you have to study this LinkedIn to be able to crack it. So now you go to Colby. This guy is also somebody that I really like. What does he do? He creates images. He creates these lovely visuals, which is self-explanatory, right? Showing up daily consistency means every day the circle has to be full. No, it means that some days it will be half full, half, not there a little bit, but you still come up. So he creates these visuals, he adds these quotes, right? This is the type of content that you have to start thinking about, right? The first step is that. Now let me just open up like maybe an Excel sheet. Let me see. Uh, okay, let me open up mine only. And I'll go to I'll create something for LinkedIn. Just to LinkedIn. So now what are the formats that, um, let's say I choose? I will choose one text plus image, text plus ca- text plus carousel, text plus quote. Okay, so these are the three things that I want to do on LinkedIn. I will now you have to define your format. So text plus image could be a personal story, right? Like I shared something which is about me, about something. Text plus carousel can be educational plus lessons plus framework. Right now, you see how the calendar will start building itself. Text plus quote can be personal story, personal experience, friends story, friends experience. A personal story here, I can write case studies, testimonials. Now you see everything is starting to come together, right? Now this is the format. This is the type of content to be put it out. And then now we start ideating, right? I'll create another, or if it's okay, I'll create it here itself. Now I'll start doing ideas, right? Ideas I can do first, let's say text plus image, what all can be there, right? For this, we can use, let's say, Claude. कहाँ चला गया इंसान? I'll copy paste this. I'll go to, there is a chat I already have for LinkedIn, and this one. Give me top of funnel ideas. Uh, give me references and frameworks from uh, influencers, content creators, business owners on LinkedIn, right? I can give some example. Example, Jasmine Alec, Justin Welch, Colby Culchen, right? Chris. See, if you are following people closely, you should know their names, what they are doing, right? Lara Costa, Ankur Variku, Sahil Blue. Yeah, these are the formats. I want to post daily, create a calendar plus topic topic and find a way to tag some of these famous people from their quotes or stories. Stories. Oh, Pasna, you have Clio. How is it working for? Okay, I'll check with you towards the end of the session of how this is going. Sandhya, what is the difference between personal branding and portfolio? Portfolio is the body of work you are doing. Personal branding is being known in the industry for a particular either trait that you have or for your work, right? Right now, in the industry, nobody knows us, right? When people know us, then they give work. So now if I ask you, Sandhya, that tell me the best doctor in your area, right? You will be able to give that name because you would have, visited them. Other people might have spoken about it in, let's say, in your society, in a place like that, right? if you've stayed in this place for a long time, you would know. So that is personal branding. That is basically what other people talk about you when you're not in the room. So when I talk about Ankur Warikoo, I would say somebody who's extremely organized, extremely consistent, and very disciplined. Right now, that is his personal brand. Right, he has built that personality up online by showing up daily. Right now, if you I you a lot of you might not know about this guy called Andrew Tate. Right, he's on Twitter and X, and he has this complete masculine sort of vibe to it. Like he's like, are you even a man if you're not earning $100,000 or whatever? So now you might hate him, like, oh my God, he's a whatever, is anti-feminist or whatever sort of thing. But that's his personality, and that gets people to talk about it. You can choose to have a controversial opinion. Like now, if I say Narendra Modi, you will have an opinion. If you will have certain traits that you will know. If I say Rahul Gandhi, there will be certain things. It will be different from people to people, but largely there are some things that you know, right? About like a particular person that they would have seen. So if I say Narendra Modi, you might have heard that he does yoga every day, wakes up at 4 in the morning, right? Those are the things that they have created about themselves, right? So that people know. They also have to have a perception, right? So Rahul Gandhi is like, oh, he doesn't sleep, or he does campaign canvassing on bare feet and all of that. So those are the small traits, qualities that they have built. Now, if you take anybody, for example, you can take Shah Rukh Khan. What is he known for? He's known for being very generous, very giving, and like, being like a people's person sort of a thing, right? That is his personal brand. So that is what a personal brand is basically. When people are talking about you, what do they feel? And it is important for them to feel something, either hatred or love, or like, if people are ignoring you or don't know you, that's the challenge, right? Now, that's why we create content online. So because Claude knew my context, uh, it has given me this. Now all formats, see, Claude makes everything so easy. Text plus image, what are the text plus carousel, text plus quote, at all formats. Why I left corporate after 8 years, great story. 5 things that actually grow an Instagram account, right? Carousel lesson framework, it has told me. One on impermanence. Again, it's picking up some things on repeat because I'd spoken about Vipassana. Then client who taught me to say no. How I plan my day, Justin Welch. Delusion, I've already written about it. The ego types nobody talks about, right? So you see that there is a ego sort of thing. Then managing 25 accounts taught me about people. So he will be like, they have given the reference link also. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, it's not working. Why I switched from night owl to 4 a.m. Blunder I made every day, working with right people. So now you see so many things they have written. No, I want you to broaden the perspective and not just take references from what I have written already. So what it has done is that it's taken a little bit from what it knows about the history. So it's doing again. So this is the prompting that you have to do, right? What are the themes that I want to cover? Marketing is fine. I don't want to cover freelancing at the moment. Women in business, personal growth, money, financial independence, something else. Something else may I will write content strategy and getting leads on social media, right? Who's your primary LinkedIn coaches, creators? How personal do you want to go? Lessons, yes. Details, no. Okay. I stop waiting for permission. Why content gets zero inquiries? Money conversation. A reel with 2 million followers. First in your family to build something. Lot of things have come. Now I can take from this also and I can take from the old also, and my content is ready. Now I can just pick up this thing, for example, copy paste. Uh, Let me see something new and interesting. Okay, write this. Now I will get this written. Please calling me. Just give me 1 second. Getting a call. So, um, still sleeping. What I did was I have copy pasted the entire carousel, right? And I've put it on notebook. I'll generate this like a infographic. तो कैसे टेम्पलेट में चाहिए मुझे मैं बोल दूंगी give me a sophisticated template in mint green plus purple combination. ठीक है जनरेट करते हैं. Meanwhile, I'll ask Claude, okay, write um the post and caption. Keep it simple. ठीक है तो ये the caption is ready. We can make it no make the caption LinkedIn friendly as well and give an example with research of someone who did it. Okay, let me meanwhile go and see if this is done. Okay, this is not done, so we'll wait for it here. I reviewed 50 coaching profiles. So you see, this is a common hook and title that you can use. Uh, Jasmine Star. Okay, it's hallucinating. So maybe you will have to add your own research and do that. But framework is teach, trust, trigger. And okay, this looks good. I think this is good to go. I can make the edits on LinkedIn and see. Now we'll wait for the infographic that's generated. So I can post it with the infographic. I don't know why it's taking a lot of time. Okay, if you have any questions in the while that the infographic generating, I will answer the questions. I think there's something on the chat. Aditi, for LinkedIn, we should use only notebook or we can use, you can use Canva, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Gemini, whatever works for you, right? All of it. Canva, only thing that I have reduced the usage of Canva right now is because you still have to drag and drop things and do it yourself, right? So, as a non-designer, I fear that I might often go wrong, right? Because it might not have the aesthetic, like there is principles of designs, right? Like principle of losing weight, principle of, whatever, working out, everything has a principle. So if I don't get that designed right, sometimes headings are bigger, like, it can get cluttered, which is why I now use ChatGPT and Gemini, which is like I will focus on my writing and building the business part of it. Design, I will not do. But this I am telling after using Canva for the last 11 years. So I am a paid subscriber of Canva from 2015. At that point of time, it did not even have features. It was a very basic thing. Now I shifted because what happens is I am a person who likes to DIY everything, right? I do it myself. But at some point of time, I realized that was capping how much I could do without being tired. So I've shifted to ChatGPT and Gemini. You can still use Canva, it's great. And once you see that, okay, you have to do bigger things, you have to, like, focus on the other aspects of it, then you eliminate. Let me just refresh and see why this is happening. Now, okay, this is done. Yes, lovely. So you see, it is in the mint green plus purple I told, right? Breaking the content monotony. Phase one is the grid audit. 5 out of 9 rule, 10-second impression. Phase two, strategic fix. Very nicely done, right? So now you see that this, along with that caption, is now ready to go. So we've largely used AI plus used our thought process and ideas to create content. So this is exactly how you do it on LinkedIn. Now, infographic, I have taught you. Carousel, you can do it on Canva. You can use ChatGPT to do multiple versions of it. That's great. And the last bit of it is quotes. You can just go to Pinterest. I'll show that to you as well. Go to quote. Okay. So you see, quote here is 7 sentences I wish I'd read sooner, right? Now you can just take this, you can write a caption on this, um, see what the points are, add it to Claude that, here are the pointers. Can you write a post for me? Right? You add in your thoughts also, post that caption with the quote. So now you can do text plus quote, text plus infographic, text plus images. Simple. You post anything related to you, your business images. I don't have to teach you. You can do it either on ChatGPT. You can put photos from your Instagram account, from your LinkedIn, from your camera, whatever you're doing. Right? Now you see so many things are already there, and just say source Pinterest, right? So that or source mind journal on Pinterest. Everything is already there. Now, the last thing that I will show you, I'll close every single thing now. Uh, yeah. I'll just show you one thing on LinkedIn. One thing that you have to be very, very careful about right, is this. The formatting should be simple, clean, should have a lot of negative space. What do I mean by this? Okay. Yes. So you see this write-up that you could say building a business is hard, building a brand is harder, building both. That is why I founded LinkUp. Right. So all of this is a little like text could have been in one paragraph, but he has broken it. He has added one sentence space, then the next one, then like that. Now he has also done this in increasing order of text, right? Once you will be like, once you write it, then you can change it accordingly. Then he has again one more space, then this is also again see increasing order, right? This is what is the most important right now on LinkedIn. LinkedIn don't write paragraphs and paragraphs of text because people are not reading. This is what you call breathing space. Breathing space means कि अच्छा एक छोटा लाइन है उसके बाद एक बहुत बड़ा लाइन है उसके बाद 4-5 pointers are there. Then you again break the monotony with 2-3 pointers. Then you have 1-2 lines. Right? If you see his posts are always like that. See, everything has spaces. It's so well formatted. There is this arrow to show that, right? Very simple. Now keep seeing it. He writes crisp posts. He uses photos of his life, which I was talking about the photos, but it's very readable and skimmable. Huh? What's working on LinkedIn right now? He has, okay, I can see the video, right? Um, small bullet pointers. This is somebody else's, but yeah, he has written. And one more thing I'll tell you, just go through his posts. It has a lot of learning, right? One more rule that you should remember, one post should have one topic and one key message. It should not talk about a multiple things. Then write post with a tangible outcome. Sometimes some people just write randomly. So there should be an outcome, a learning, a lesson, right? The third one, where did it go? That comment after posting. Use listicles and quotes where possible. See, he has been telling this, and people have still not done it. Repurpose your best comments. If you comment and if it looks nice, if it's getting a lot of views, comment it into post. This is the entire, see, he's posted 6 days back. This is the entire summary of how to crack LinkedIn. You learn LinkedIn from him, you learn the way you write from him, and you can just follow him, right? Lara Acosta and Jasmine Alec are really, really like the OGs on LinkedIn. So you can try that out. That's it that I want to talk about today. I want you to write about. So you will have two homework, one from yesterday, which is creating a portfolio proposal on Claude, and today just write one post on LinkedIn. Right. So this post will help you get started. Remember this rule that you should post at least 3 days a week and rest. So you should be available and active on LinkedIn every day. If you cannot post every day, then you replace that with a few comments per day. So if you're posting 3 days a week, comment should be all the 7 days or at least the 4 days when you're not posting. Ideally, it should be comment plus post every single day. But if you're doing post 2 days, 3 days, 4 days a week, complement it with a lot of comments that will add impressions and views to your account. Okay, with this, we have about 10 minutes. Any questions? Please let me know.
Aditi, so for Clio, it's showing, I mean, I have the extension, but I'm not sure. I have not used it yet, but
Mm.
it's showing the package offer, like I have to take the subscription or something.
No,
The
no, don't
first
take
page
the
itself
subscription. Don't
after
take the
signing in.
subscription. It was a
Okay.
free tool. Now they might have made it paid. I think even Taplio has been removed because LinkedIn has brought in a policy. So I'll figure out a new tool if they have allowed and share it on the group. Right now, don't pay for
Okay.
anything. Yeah. Any other questions? Hi, Aparna. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Yes, I had a question. I wanted to ask, do I subscribe for premium on LinkedIn?
Not at all. There is
Okay,
absolutely no need for it. So the only thing that it gives extra is it can allow you to see who has viewed your profile.
okay,
99% of the time, it's not relevant to who we want. The only thing that it adds is that it adds in mails, which is if you send a message to somebody, it will go to their email. So if you
okay,
are doing outbound, sending emails to people only, then pay for LinkedIn Premium. Otherwise, there is absolutely no need for premium, right? So
okay.
for
Because
example, yeah, please.
okay, I'm sorry to
No, no,
interrupt.
no, please.
I was trying to send requests to people, like to freelancers and many other people. It was telling me you have to purchase premium.
So it's just telling you, were you sending it with a message,
Yeah,
a note or
yes, yes,
something?
yes.
Okay. So that for that you will have to purchase if you are wanting to send that. Otherwise, what I do is I send the request. Once they
Mhm.
accept it, I send them a message.
Okay, all right.
Huh? Because then it becomes free and we don't need to bother about it. Just sending that message in the email, right? I think you are allowed only 15 or 20. Uske baad it will stop, it will block you. But I feel ki there is no need to message a person if they don't connect with you or accept your request at all. Once they do, you can start a conversation that is completely free.
Okay, fine. And
Yeah.
also, do I mention I'm a freelance writer or a ghost writer in my bio on LinkedIn? I'm asking.
Yes, you have such amazing experience. No, don't write like just write. Like you can write a marketing strategist plus content writer. So that should or a communication specialist plus a content writer. That will help you a lot.
Okay, fine. That's
Yeah,
what I wanted to ask.
because the
Mhm.
market right now is slightly moving towards agency roles than just individual roles because अब क्या हो गया कि Claude या ChatGPT has come into picture, so everybody can either write it or do that. But if you are telling a overall thing that I will not just plan your LinkedIn, maybe I'll do other social media, I'll do your email planning, etc. So I am a marketing strategist or a communication strategist along with being a content writer. You will have a higher chance of somebody reaching out to you.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, if nothing else, then what we can do is that I do want all of you, see, I can take these sessions and I have told you that this is unlimited, right? I will come and teach, but then, like, you will listen to it, you might like it, you might not like it, but then we tend to forget it. So can you all write one post between today and tomorrow and share it either on the group or individually with me, and I'll have a look at it. um, just so that you get it started, right? That dopamine from writing the first post and getting some impressions will help us plan out for the entire month. So just do that. And I'm not saying that you have to do it on LinkedIn. This is like for people interested in LinkedIn. Anybody who's interested on Instagram, we have already done sessions on Instagram. You can get started there. But anywhere, just make one post in the next 24 hours and share with me, and we will see how to improve that.
That's on which topic?
Any topic,
Any?
your
Okay.
topic that you want to talk about.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Aditi.
Yeah. Lovely. Don't worry. That's the thing. Ki just all of you think. I also think about it, right? I think about it कि कितने ही लोग देखेंगे, मतलब barely few people ना. Let's make the mistakes now, so that once we start growing and once we have like a bigger body of work and clients and all of that, we don't make these mistakes now. Because I'll tell you one thing, thinking about content and writing content is completely different. It is exactly like, weightlifting. आपको बहुत लगेगा कि अरे 10 kg तो I will pick it up, but when you do it for more than 5 minutes, you will know what happens. So that's exactly what happens with writing. That even if we are writers, we might think that, oh, writing comes naturally to me, easy to me. But when you're sitting to write a post, your mind will be blank and like there's nothing coming. So, one last thing I would end by saying, keep a content bank. Like I keep a notebook like this all the time with me, where I just write down, like, some challenge. I was reading a book today, .com secrets. I got 2, 3 pointers. I wrote it down. ऐसा होगा कि when you are completely blank, just go through that notebook, you will get an idea, create it into a post and finish it off. So that your brain, the pensieve by Dumbledore, that's consider a diary like that. All your thoughts, you put it there so that you don't have to think before you write. At that point of time, you just write. Yeah. Okay. So that was all for today's session. We will meet next week. If you have any particular topics that you want to discuss, do let me know. Otherwise, I will just figure out something that I am doing. Largely, I want to do something around creating a landing page and promoting your services. If there is something else, I'm happy to discuss that as well. I'll meet you all next Tuesday.
Thank you, Aditi.
Thank you so much. Sarita, we discussed Claude yesterday, AI. Acha, Claude separately, right? Okay, fine. Cool. ठीक है. I'll keep this in mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.